Hey YouTube, this is JD's Homegrown and More. Haven't been here in a while. Moved back from Springfield back to Joliet. What we're doing today is do-it-yourself train horns. Seen this on the internet a lot. Most of you have that are going to watch this video have seen this a lot. I actually got plans off the internet. I bought them. I can't remember who I got them from, but it'll be in the description. I'll find it. I'll throw it down there. But this is my way of doing it. Is I actually did this right here, as you can see, and this is an actual prototype because I don't like exactly everything that was in the plans. But this is the prototype right here. I'm going to walk you through how to do this and how to do it a little bit better than what you see right here. First thing you need to do is you need to get a 2x3 inch coupler right there. By the way, this is my brother Bob's filming me. Say hi, Bob.
Hi.
So that's the first piece you need. Alright, we'll put that aside. The second piece is a, let's see if we can get there, 2 by 1.5 inch coupler piece, which this piece will seat into that piece like that. That taken care of. Next piece is, let's see here if we can get the measurements on this. Is 1.5 by 1/2 inch coupler piece, and this piece actually sits inside this piece, which then again sits inside this piece, and these all get glued in, you know, primed and glued with your standard, you know, primer and glue or PVC. I actually got one already glued up right here, as you can see. This is all glued up, ready to go. Put that to the side. And then what else you need is you're going to need some 1.5 inch PVC pipe. And also you will need a length of 3 inch PVC pipe. Okay. That being said, oh, and you will need some cones. They're just your regular transmission funnel cones. You can get them at Harbor Freight or Harbor Freight. You know, AutoZone, Pep Boys, O'Reilly's. Everybody's got these. Okay, so what you want to do first is you want to take your 2x3 inch piece. You want to get that, and you want to get your
Coupler.
how did I say this was 2 by 1.5 inch piece. You want to get these glued together. You want to get that glued in solid in there. Once that's glued in solid, you want to get your next piece, which is your can't remember, sorry guys, 1.5 by 1/2 inch, and you want to get that one glued in. Now the key to this is, see, now this piece, to do these train horns, you need this 1/2 inch pipe needs to sit inside this piece here, but it needs to slip all the way through. And as you can see on this piece, you see that lip in there? You get that lip in there. What you want to do is you want to take a step bit or a drill bit that is the right size, and you want to actually drill it out. I actually did it on this one. You can see it inside there where it's at, that lip's actually deleted. It's out of the picture. So once that's done, you can actually you get this all glued and inserted, and obviously it's going to look like this when it's all done. Everything's pressed in with the glue and the primer and everything. And then once that's done, you want to get a length of your PVC, your 1/2 inch PVC pipe. I can't remember how long. I think you want to do somewhere around 16 inches, 16, 17 inches. because you're going to have to cut this down once you get your trumpets tuned in. So I'm just going off a general here. We're going to say 16 inches. I'm going to cut a piece like that, and you want to make it so it slips inside here. You might have to actually come inside here, and you might have to actually sand out a little bit. You know, take a piece of sandpaper, you know, maybe like 80, 100 grit, and come in here and just work down the walls so this pipe fits in. You don't want it to fit too loose, but you want it to fit loose enough where it's not a pain in the ass, like rotated in. Okay, so after you get that done, you got your pipe cut, everything. You want to take a 1/2 inch end cap piece right here, and the bottom ends usually have a big. They actually have a. It's kind of like it's barbed up. I actually flattened this one out.
Too bright. That's what I'm doing.
But what you want to do is run this on a flat piece of sandpaper. Usually you want to do this like on a piece of tile or piece of flat concrete floor. Make sure it's completely flat. But then what you want to do is you want to cut the end of this cap off. Get my Sharpie right here. You want to cut this somewhere right around there. Just cut that off with a chop box. You really don't need a real clean cut because this is going to be on the back end of the pipe, which I'm going to show you right now. Push this one out. This piece that you're going to cut this off, and you're going to insert that up top like that, and it's going to be like that. So you got this nice flat end that's real parallel. It's completely parallel with this pipe is this cap, and that's going to hit your diaphragm, which that'll get onto next right here. Is your diaphragm is all used is a piece of Ziploc containers. Do you like disposable Ziploc containers? All I did was cut that out. I actually took a piece of 3-inch. Well, I didn't get to this part yet, but you just take a 3-inch piece of pipe, put it on it, trace it out, cut it out with scissors, and you want to make sure that it's not too tight, but not too loose to fit inside there. See how that just, I mean, it fits pretty good right in there. And once you get that, you're pretty good. And you can use, you don't gotta use Ziploc, you can use Butterware or the Buttercup container lids, plastic. A lot of guys use that polycarbonate, plexiglass, real thin plexiglass to cut out. I'm just using this. We've already tested it out. This seems to work real well. So I'm going with this. Next step is 2-inch. Cut out 3-inch PVC. Right here. Cut them at exactly 2-inch. As you can see there. Cut them up with the chop box. Please. If you try this, don't cut them up any other way, because if you don't have a square cut, this is not going to work. So you get that, and then you also need a 1/2 inch piece. This is 3-inch by 1/2 inch, right there. Cut this with chop box. Take your time doing this, because this is the critical point right here. Because what's going to happen is you're going to take this 1/2 inch piece. You are going to insert this all the way down into the bottom ridge of this coupler. You're going to put it all the way in right there at the bottom of this coupler. You're going to make it seat all the way down. And once you get it seated all the way down, and you made sure, you want to glue that in all the way in. I actually can show you on the prototype here. Let me get this out real quick. Yeah, you guys are laughing there back in the background. Alright. My brother helped me there. But as you can see, this one is seated all the way down in the bottom against that ridge. Except this piece is not the 1/2 inch. This is actually smaller, and I do not recommend going that small. I wish I would have went bigger when I first did this, but this is what happens. So you see how big that piece is. It's ½ inch. You want to seat it all the way down to the bottom, like the other